Hi guys, welcome to Stunner Share. So I think after a long day, we are I'm trying to upload a video. So let's see how things goes further. So coming to the Nifty analysis, post market analysis. So all the post market as well as the pre market analysis is already shared in the Telegram channel. So I would request each and everyone to follow me in Telegram channel also, so that at least if I'm not able to record a video because of my health issues or something else, at least you guys can check it in Telegram channel, because that is much of typing work only, so I can do it on that. So I would request each and everyone to follow the Telegram channel, so that you will get instant updates. So come, let's move on to the pre-market analysis, and then we'll come back to the post-market analysis. So the pre-market analysis is already shared at around 8:54. Today it was late, and the pre-market analysis is very simple, neat, and clean. I hope so, because many people have appreciated me. And what I would say is, like, the pre-market analysis will be crisp of only 10 points. In that 10 points also, 10th point is like for educational purpose, disclaimer is only there, so only 9 points will be there, and two or 3 points will be the same. So 1 point will be on how the XGX Nifty is reacting. So how the XGX Nifty is reacting, I would everyone to go or you bookmark this link, xgxnifty.org. This link you can bookmark it. And what I would tell you is, like, now the XGX Nifty is minus 84 points down. So this is Singapore Nifty range. So what I would tell you is, like, before entering into the day for a trade, I would request everyone to go and watch how the XGX Nifty is working around. So based on that, you will be able to get an idea of it. So why you wanted to check SGX Nifty before market is, like, assume the market is at minus 84 points for now. So what I would tell you is, like, go to the chart, go to any time frame whichever you feel like 15 minutes or 1 hour, and what you do is, like, you can you can mark the support and resistances for the day. So whenever you are marking a support and resistance, for example, I'm going to mark the support over here and the resistance over here, assume. And what XGX Nifty is showing is, like, XGX Nifty is showing that, assume now the time is 8:30, XGX Nifty is showing that minus 87.65, and it is around 11,218. So we know that the support is around over here and the resistance is around over here. Suppose the XGX Nifty is showing that the price is trading around 11,100 or 11,080. So what you can do is, like, we know that the price was closed at 11,200, and assume the XGX Nifty is trading around 11,100. That means a gap down is highly possible. So what is next? So if the gap down is possible, then one thing can be done. If suppose this is going to be a strong support, and if this is not going to get broken in the first 15 minutes or first 30 minutes, then a reversal is highly possible over this zone. So if the reversal is highly possible over there, and if you could see any doji sort of candle, then you can initiate a trade over there. For example, let us see what has happened today. So this is what happened for today. Here, this is the zone which happened for today. So this is the resistance for today. Clear? So today XGX Nifty was positive, and that is what I have said. And I was expecting that Nifty might go for a slight gap up. So what has happened today is, like, if you see over here in the 15 minutes or 30 minutes, any time frame, so after touching the resistance zone, it gave a reversal. Let me remove this box rectangle. It gave us a reversal. This reversal tells us that the possibility of reversing is highly possible. This reversal tells us that the reversal is highly possible, and that is what has happened today. Clear? So what I would tell you guys is, like, if you guys are watching SGX Nifty, then I would tell each and everyone to just watch it for a gap up or gap down zone, how it is going to happen, and based on that, try to draw a support and resistance in the hour Nifty chart. And once after market has opened, wait for 15 to 30 minutes to see whether how the chart is price is reacting at the resistance or support zone. Based on that, try to initiate a trade. Clear. It might take some learning time, or it might take some more time for you guys to understand, or for you guys to learn it. Or so what I would tell you is like just practice it so that you will be able to get a nice information on that. So next, so I have said that, and Nifty has closed about previous week high and can face more resistance 11,430 to 11,540, but it has started facing resistance at the previous day high itself. And for downside to go, Nifty has to break 11,057, and then only a good downfall can be seen. So why I say that is, if suppose 11,057 zone is getting broken, then we can see some more fall. This zone is broken, then we can see a gap fill, which will happen till 11,040. And if the fall still continues, then we can see 10,950 also. So anything for the downside, what I would say is like it has to break the zone. But for now, what I feel is like Nifty has come for a small pullback is what I see. For example, this is the 5-day zone. Okay, these 5 days Nifty was trading inside a range, and it was not even able to close below this low which was formed on 21st of July. And after that, it was closing was only above the low of that zone. And after that, yesterday Nifty gave a breakout. So what I still feel is like Nifty has come for a pullback is what I feel. And if suppose Nifty is going to take a support and then move, it can also move up. So anything is possible over here. So what I could also see is like it is also taking a support at weekly CPR. So when it is taking a support at weekly CPR, we need to watch how the close is going to happen. If suppose Nifty is not going to take a pullback and it is going to be a reversal sign, then it has to break this zone to further fall. Otherwise, Nifty can come till like this and then it can start its up move. So anything is possible. Both the upside as well as the downside is highly possible in Nifty for now. And then what I told in that thing is like Reliance has touched all-time high and trading above resistance zone. Any pullback seen in resistance, Reliance is a buying opportunity. And in the weekend analysis, what I have told is like Reliance can move sideways for now. So why did I say Reliance can move sideways for now? It is very simple. If you see the last week CPR, weekly CPR, it was very narrow, and from the low of 1899, assume 1900, it has moved till 2163, nearly 263 points. It has moved in a single week. Okay, so any movement will not go in only one direction. Any movement, whichever is going, it has to form a. If it wants to go in an upper trend, it has to form a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So that is why I expected in the weekend analysis that Reliance can go for a sideways nature or can go for a dip, a small dip. That doesn't mean Nifty Reliance can fall much. So see, I'm not expecting Reliance to fall till 1982 also. I'm expecting Reliance to fall till 2050 only. That is what I expected. And today the low formed was 2070. Clear. That is what the update I gave in Nifty. For example, I showed it in the group. So okay, fine. The people who's over in the group might know that. Okay, 2050 can be seen. This is what the update which I gave in the group. So what I would tell you guys is like Reliance is coming for a dip in the sense a small pullback, a higher low can be formed, and then an upper move is highly possible. So that is what I'm trying to say. So if Reliance is still bullish, it can consolidate for some time, and though the weekly CPR is also a bit wide, so we can expect some sort of range bound scenario for this week. And next week it can go for a good move, or it can consolidate for another day also. It is highly possible. So Reliance can remain sideways, and also Reliance can have a dip till 2030 to 2050 zone is what I'm expecting, or a zone of 2000 is highly possible, but 2000 is possible, but I'm not expecting till 2000. but let's see how market is going to react according to that. And then the update what I was given is like, I'm expecting Nifty to open positive. Okay, fine. And based on price action only, we can decide what will happen further. So the price action was like the CPR was very wide compared to the previous day CPR. And what did I say about the price action is like the candles has opened above the CPR. It showed bullishness. Today's pivot range relationship is also bullishness, but you need to wait for how the candles are reacting. So if you guys see over here in the 10-minute chart or in the 15-minute chart, after the 15 minutes high is formed, it has not even touched the 15 minutes high once also. Here, this is the 15 minutes high. It has not touched the 15 minutes high once also. I have also clearly mentioned in the last week analysis or in the previous Nifty analysis videos, what I have told is like, if Nifty is going to, if Nifty has formed a high and started falling down from the day top, and if suppose Nifty is slowly crawling towards the day's high, but if it is not able to touch the day sign, if it is showing any rejection, then current day low is highly possible. This is the rejection zone which we could see, and these three candles combinedly can be called as evening star also. And this doji gave the reversal zone, and after that a clear show of previous day low is highly possible. This I have told in 2 to 3 videos in the past week itself. Kindly go and watch that video so that you will be able to understand what has happened exactly. And after that, when one started closing below the CPR, it went and took a support at previous day low. So what has happened is like Nifty initially started with the rejection at previous day high and then took a support at previous day low. So Nifty was inside the previous day high and previous day low region only. Now let's come for now let me complete the pre-market analysis. So these are the stocks for the week which I have shared, and all those things we will cover at later point. And these are the narrow CPR stocks which I have told, and this is the positional stocks also which I have updated. And JSW still I was holding it from 180, and today I have closed the JSW stock, and it gave nearly 21% returns. It can do still good, but I feel I was happy with that, so that is why I closed it. So I did the option selling for today. This is the first time today I did, and I covered some decent returns from that. I took a naked option selling, which is not recommended at all. So I feel okay, fine, let's sell it, and that is why I sold it. I got only 500 rupees, I think so. But still, I felt option selling was really good because the premium decay in the case of I'm going to option buy will be higher. And what happens is like the point where I take an entry, see, assume that I have taken entry over here, clear, and assume when I'm going to buy an option, assume the prices are trading around 50 rupees. And when this candle moves up, the price will go to 52 or 53. But when this candle comes down, it will again come back to 50 below, 49 or 48. So if suppose the option price again, if it is also going to rise high, still what will happen is like I may get a return or I may get a profit of around 55 to 56. Clear, but still the candle has to move till this much zone, about 11,259 to 11,3, nearly 50 points will give me 10 rupees of profit. But what happens in option selling is like, though I took a PE selling, the price when it was slowly consolidating also, it gave me good returns. It was not in a bigger minus zone. It was in a clear cut of clear positive zone or minor loss zone only. And when it started moving good like this, it gave a good decay in premium. So that is why I got good benefit in option selling. And this I have told yesterday itself. Tomorrow CPR is looking wide. Need to check opening candle print to decide. We can see BNF outperforming Nifty. So let me show that here. Wait. Just check both the charts. What has happened is like Nifty from the time it started rejecting, it started moving down. It was in a formation of lower high, lower low only. But in the case of Bank Nifty, it took support at the current day's low and started facing resistance at R1, and it has even broken the current day's high and it started facing the resistance at R1 and then started falling down. So Nifty was outperformed by Bank Nifty till the day. Even if you guys see, the fall from here to down was very minimal when compared to the fall from Nifty. You can just see it in a visualize that Bank Nifty has fallen very less when compared to the Nifty's fall. But Bank Nifty even had a very good high also. It has also broken the current day high, but Nifty did not break the current day high. And that is why I said outperformance of Bank Nifty will be there when compared to Nifty. And how did I do that? All those things will be covered in later point of the video. And then what did I tell is like, and I said if Reliance low is held, then we can say CDH means current day high, CDL means current day low. But Reliance low was not held. And this is the narrow CPR stocks for tomorrow. Kindly track this. 5 stocks are there. And in that 3 are financial related stocks. So try to track it so that you will get some good return. And whatever I have said now is already mentioned in the post-market analysis. Do watch the post-market do check the post-market analysis so that you will be able to understand something from that. And Nestle, I said it in the stock for the week to watch out, and from till even just 2 days, it has given 1,100 points fall easily. So I would request everyone just to follow up the weekly stock. At least you will get some good profit. See, what I try to say over here is like, do not trust in anyone's calls. Do not trust in anyone's screener updates. Don't trust. Even mine also don't trust. Assume I have given these stocks, Bajaj Auto, Wipro, Nestle. I'm sharing narrow CPR stocks for every day. What I wanted to you guys is to do is like, there are thousands of stocks in the market. You will not be able to track each and everything. But I have given you some hint that these stocks can perform. It can perform, it cannot perform. What I would tell you is like, check the chart, mark the support and resistance, check the trend line support and resistance. Based on that, try to do action on it. Simple, very neat. Clear? Based on that, try to do some analysis on that so that you will be able to get some good understanding of charts also, and you will be able to understand how the chart has performed and how you need to take a trade. I have been sharing this from the past week also. So I would request everyone to just check how it has moved, how I have said, and whether it is at support or whether it is at resistance, whether it has moved throughout the day good or not, and all those things will give you some good returns. And then I have shared some 5 positional stocks. Till now, ITC is not looking good and it has not crossed the high also. And ADF good, ADF food, it has given 8%, Deepak Fertilizers 8%, 10%, and Deepak Nitrate also 8%. And everything has put a doji and looking like coming for a pullback. It can be a reversal zone also. I will just check for whether the previous higher low is getting broken or not, or whether the resistance zone is held or not. The resistance zones will be acting as a support for now. So all those things I will be checking. So what I would tell you guys is like 8%, 10%, do not hold for that also. If you get 5%, try to book it and try to move for the next stock. It's like I am holding JSW still for 20% because I took at the support. Just go and check the chart, check where is 180 price, and you will understand how I took a chart and how I was holding it very firmly. So now what I have shared is based on breakout. So that can vary from my trade and your trade. Try to be very cautious in that. And all those things have been shared. And rest are the positional picks, what I have shared earlier and what I am currently looking also. I have shared everything in the Telegram channel. I would request each and everyone to watch the Telegram channel to understand how the stocks has been picked, to how the updates are coming. All those things can be analyzed. Only in this week, 3 days has gone. Only 1 day I've given call. That is only on Maruti, and rest of the 2 days I did not give. I'll not be giving calls every day. I'll be giving very rare calls. Calls is not for my channel to grow. I am giving something for you guys to learn. I want you guys to learn from it. That's it from my end. So, is there anything else from your end? Try to comment in the comment section. And sorry, I missed to share about the tomorrow's update. So tomorrow's CPR is overlapping lower value CPR, and the CPR looks bit narrow compared to today's CPR, and the opening print will decide how the tomorrow is going to behave. And the previous day high is also a worry for now. We have to close above the previous day high, and then only we'll be able to see some up move. Otherwise, we can say some consolidation also. As tomorrow is a expiry day, I would request everyone not to hold on options for longer time because premium decay will be heavily there. And even stocks also do not hold for a longer time, because what I would see is like market may consolidate for some time, then give a reversal or then give a move. So anything is possible. So try to be cautious in tomorrow's trade. So this is what I wanted to share in this video. I hope I have cleared certain doubts or certain clarifications in the post-market analysis. I would request everyone to check the content in this video. If you feel the content is really good, kindly give a like and share the content to your friends and family. And if you have any queries, do let me know in the comment section or in the via mail, stanashare@gmail.com. Kindly follow me in Twitter, as well as kindly follow the Telegram channel for quick updates. As my health is also not that good, I'm not able to do regular videos. Once I'm up and running, I'll be making some decent amount of videos for you guys. Thanks a lot. Stay tuned for more videos.